me tell you a story.
Nah, for real. Let me tell you a story. This has been one of the worst breaks ever. Like, worst breaks in my life. I went through 4 years of high school, well, technically 3 years and 1 semester because everybody knows the class of 2020 got robbed of a semester. But pretty much 4 years of college, 4 years of high school, and throughout high school, how many breaks do we get? So in the beginning of the school year, okay, the first break is Thanksgiving break. After Thanksgiving break, you get fall break. After fall break, you get Christmas break. After Christmas break, you get spring break and summer break. Now, I may have missed some, but that is 5 breaks in 1 school year. And I was in high school for 4 years. 5 times 4 is 20. Out of 20 breaks, we didn't get a spring break, so 20 minus 1 is 19. Out of 19 breaks, this one spring break in college has been the worst break I've ever had in my whole entire life. Let me really tell you a story. So break started, today is March 11th. Break started March 7th. March 7th is the day that the dorms got closed. That was a Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. I believe I left Saturday morning around 4 a.m. So in about, so I left 9 hours before the dorms were gonna close. Me and Damari, if y'all don't know who Damari is, well, here comes Damari. I hear him in the hallway, but I'm expecting him to walk in. There we go.
What's happening? My name is Damari.
That's Damari. Me and Damari decided to, we went back to my city. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, 317 area code. I'm not an Indianimal. That's only Gary. That's 219. Anyways, we went back to Indianapolis, and it was about an 8-hour drive. You know, we were supposed to split the drive, but about 1 hour 30 minutes into the drive, Damari was driving, of course, and
Bro, we might, I ain't gonna lie, bro, we might have to switch.
I drove pretty much 6-7 hours. I drove the rest of the drive after that, maybe one hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes. Anyways, we get to Indianapolis, Indiana, my home, where I'm from, Far East Side, blah, blah, blah. And we stay with my mom because she has two rooms for us to stay in. That's fine, cool, and everything. I actually didn't know where I was gonna stay. I probably decided about 2-3 days before I got to Indianapolis where I was actually gonna stay. I had no idea where I was actually gonna stay, but I was just like, YOLO, we're gonna get there and figure it out once we get there. But I decided to figure it out before I got there. So we're staying at my mom's house, and mind you, today is Friday, March 11th, and that was, let me pull up the calendar because I'm not good at counting dates backwards. So we left Saturday, March 5th. It's only been 6 days. And I'm already back in North Carolina for 2 days. We were in Indianapolis, Indiana, blah, blah, blah. Happy to be home, the trenches, blah, blah, blah. Seeing family, saying hi to family, just kicking it because it's spring break, right? But for one, it's Indianapolis, Indiana, so the weather's about 40 degrees, 50 degrees. The first day we get there is about 60, 70 degrees, and to us, that's warm. And then the next day, back to 40, back to 30, back to 40, back to 30. So, I'm used to it as usual. Meanwhile, Damari is freezing. So we're in the city. One night I decide Tim is having a studio session, so cool, we're gonna pull up to Tim's studio session. I'm driving, I bust a left, and if you've ever been in my city, you know how bad the potholes are. People make memes and things about potholes. When you come to my city, those memes turn into real life. Every street is that meme that you've seen on social media. So yeah, we turned on the street. It's about 8-9 o'clock. It's not even that late, but it's dark because that's my city. I'm driving, and next thing you know, boom. Let me pull over because something inside me told me that my tire is about to go flat, and there's nothing else that I could do. Pull over, get outside the car. I caught a flat. This is the first day that I'm back in the city. Not even 24 hours I've been in the city, and I catch a flat tire from a pothole. Bro. Oh my God. Call my stepdad, blah, blah, blah. I call my mom, call my stepdad, let them know I just caught a flat. He tell me to put the spare on. I'm like, all right, forget it. I got to learn how to put the spare on right now because I've never learned how to put a spare on. I've never, cared about learning how to put a spare on. So I was like, let me just YouTube it. And then, you know, thankfully my stepfather pulls up. He helps me put my spare on. We get the spare on. And you know, when stuff like that happens to you, with me, I don't want to go on about my day. If I fall down the steps, if I hit something real hard, if something happens, if I hit a pothole and get a flat tire and put the spare on, I'ma just turn around and go home. So that's what I decided to do. I was like, yeah, that was a sign from God that it's time to go back home. Go back home for the rest of the night. We sleep, blah, blah, blah. Next day rolls around, you know, I'm going to see my family. The next day is a Sunday because we get there on a Saturday. That next day is a Sunday and the tire place isn't open on Sunday. What car place is open on Sunday? If there is a car place open on Sunday, it's a miracle. Anyways, Sunday happens. I'm riding around on the donut, and me, I'm very precautious because I'm riding around on a spare. Like, I'm in Indy, so there's a 98% chance that I could hit another pothole, and it doesn't even have to be a pothole. The roads there are so messed up. It's like you're driving on the moon. Literally, if you look at a picture of the moon surface, that's you get the gist. So it's a Sunday, we riding around, we're seeing family, things like that. Sundays are usually chill days, usually rest days, but I'm back in town for spring break, so what do I look like chilling? It's spring break, but I'm in Indy. I actually don't remember Sunday that vividly. So Sunday passes, I don't even remember Sunday like that. After Sunday passes, of course, it's Monday. Wow, how long were we there? Monday morning, I have to watch my baby sister because my mom and my stepdad, they go to the hospital because he's not feeling right, blah blah blah. That's their business. Me, Damari, and Malaya, we all at the house chilling, watching TV. They finally get back. I say, hey, I'm gonna go get a new tire. But what a lot of people don't know is while I was getting that tire, like, I was just going through it because I'm like, I'm back in my city, I gotta get a new tire already. Not with people not even knowing that the Thursday of the last week of school, so we left Saturday morning. 2 days ago, that Thursday, I had to get 2 new tires, which costed $400. 4 days later from that Thursday, I'm back at the tire place getting another tire. Good thing I had a warranty, but they were saying that I needed a new rim because my rim was bent and the car was going to be sitting on the rim and the tire would go flat, it would leak air. When they just wanted money. I did not need to get a new rim. Yes, my rim is bent, but I didn't need to get a new rim. Air's not leaking out my tire. My tire is holding in air. I drove here on that bent rim. We're perfectly fine. But in a moment, I'm listening to the people at Discount Tire. They're telling me I need a new rim. So in my head, I'm thinking, wow, yeah, I need a new rim. But I'm also thinking that's more money. So I'm talking to them. Do I have to get a rim? Well, you don't have to get a rim, but we suggest that. They just want the money. And you can see, like, I'm a 19-year-old. I'm an 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old young black male not wanting to spend all my money on tires. They can see it. You can see it in my face. You can feel it in the energy. I'm not trying to spend all this money on a tire and a rim. I obviously see that I wasn't trying to do that. So thankfully, my stepfather, he knows tires and tells me that I don't need a new rim because I've been riding on that rim ever since I got my car, my junior year of high school. I finally get the new tire, but I am completely devastated from being on the phone with people while I'm at the tire place trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this rim, to the weather just being so grayed out, so cold. And I'm like, why are we here? Like, why did I come back here for spring break? I don't know why I went home for spring break, but I just know that I will never be going home for spring break again. I mean, that was what really fueled the flame to my fire. I don't know the saying, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. That's what made me want to come back here. That happened on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't even remember exactly what I did. I feel like those were just days of nothingness. I was really just in town seeing my family. I love my family and all, but the thing about me is, y'all, I graduated and went straight to Colorado, and then I'm living in Colorado for 6 months. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. I'm 800 miles away from my family, 15 hours away from my family, 2 hours behind my family. It's a completely different environment. I'm completely on my own at the Air Force Academy in Colorado with a bunch of people I have never seen a day in my life or knew even existed. So why would I ever want to go back to Indy? I'm in North Carolina now. Why do I want to go back home? I've been to New York, I've been to Cali, I've been to Florida, I've been to Colorado. Obviously, I've been to so many different states and seen so much. Why would I want to go back home? Anyways, once again, today is Friday, March 11th, 8:53, and I'm back at school. I won't be going to my city for a long time until the Dirt concert. After that, but yeah, that was my story. Worst spring break of my life. I hope you guys are having fun in Miami. I was kind of hoping Putin decided to. Never mind. That was the story. That was my spring break because I'm just waiting for school to start again.